Welcome back to life as an Evertonian. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Brighton Hove Albion nil. Everton 1. Back to back wins for Everton for the first time this season. Absolute monster, dogs of war performance. I felt like we contained them in the first. We were deep that first 10 to 15 minutes. We contained them though. Really unfortunate to lose Dominic Calvert-Lewin with a pulled hamstring. I'm gonna say he's gonna be out for about 3 to 4 weeks with that, depending the level of tear in the hamstring. But just good job it's not anything really serious. I thought Beto came on and conducted himself really bright. Straight away, obviously won a header and got into a nice area. His first touch let him down. And you could tell they all wanted to pull together today and create a dogs of war performance, be tight, very different to how it were against Spurs. And we managed to find ourselves in front. And when we found ourselves in front, and let's be honest, I don't know what they were moaning about Brighton, but it was a clear-cut penalty. And that was from Beto creating that. You know, there was no pushing the back. It was just a little bit of body weight. A little bit of body weight. He's panicked and he's handballed. Cynical handball. Njai steps up. Bottom bag. We have something to protect. And let's be honest, if we had a little bit more quality in that attack and counter-attack phase, Decore is guilty of letting us down. With that, listen, he works hard. He runs and runs. I'll never forget him keeping us up against Bournemouth last game at season. We had an absolute thunderbolt. But even in the second half today, there was a chance where Njai went on this Miranda-in run down the left-hand side. He cut in, give it to Corey, and it's like his legs aren't there to get it under and feed it. Can't make that decision quick enough. His feet don't let him. His brain's telling him, but he just doesn't do it. I look at somebody like, and we're not going to get him, but I look at something like Morgan's Gibbs White in that position. How dangerous he is for Nottingham Forest. And that is a position that Everton really need to resolve quickly in Decore. Listen, he will run and run. Probably does better for us defensively. But really gutted for Calvert-Lewin. And we are clutching at straws with attackers. But I thought Beto did well. Obviously, he struggles to hold on to the ball. He looks a little bit clumsy, but he'll work and work. And I think that's why we found ourselves, a lot deeper in the second half, because we didn't have DCL up there. Obviously, with Brozier injured and Schmidt, we don't know what's happening with Schmidt. We need to dip into that market this week. Jake O'Brien, an absolute revelation. I'm so happy for the lad. You could see his anxiety. You could see the stress, not getting a sniff under Sean Dyche. You've seen him today operating as a fullback and as a warlord in that centre half. A dogs of war performance alongside Tarkowski and Jared Bramthwaite. Rolls Royce performance from Idrissa Gana Gueye again. He wound me up against Aston Villa. I'm just being honest. He bugged me towards the end, having a snigger, having a laugh with Amadou Onana and Lucas Digne. I were annoyed. I thought there could have been a bit more from Everton in that game, and it was pretty much a Sean Dyche with performance with little glimpses. But David Moyes, he is a superhero, and he is working wonders already with this Everton setup. And I can't wait to see what he can produce in this window and going into the summer. That's 7 points clear now from relegation, and I'm happy. And this is always I've wanted to feel a bit of happiness watching Everton. And it's an hard watch. It's been hard today to watch, but it's been galvanised. You can see the commitment from the boys. Really happy to see Jimmy Gardner get on. Let's hope Timmy Raburum can make the bench in the next game against Leicester. It's brilliant to see. It's important to see. Wolverhampton Wanderers getting beat today. Southampton getting beat today. Leicester play Spurs, don't they, tomorrow? Nottingham Forest got beaten in nothing against, but, you know, I think I said that it was a smash and grab performance, Nottingham Forest against us, and nothing against Nottingham Forest as fans. I think there were a few who had a few comments on my channel, but Bournemouth, wow. Just going off subject, but Bournemouth, wow. Yeah, let me just have a quick look at the results today quickly. Yeah, Wolves got beat. Southampton got beat. Ipswich got beat off Liverpool. So all the results have gone for us Blues. Njai, unbelievable. What a talent that boy is. Coming in from the left. Can he play a number 10 role? I am happy to see him on that left-hand side. Is he going to string up a partnership? PNRS with Baines as Mikalenko. Mikalenko was solid today. Really were. As a defensive unit today, Everton were really, really impeccable. Jasper Lindstrom, quite defensive today. Couldn't really get on the ball, get on the pitch. Higher up the pitch, should I say. There were a break. I think it was Beto in the first half. Lindstrom made a run. And Beto, I was asking him to feed him. But he played it simple to Decore, and then he played it back. And it's like, come on, boys, you need to be, you know, really counter-attacking fast and playing them through balls when Lindstrom's going on a run. It can be a little bit safe, but I understand why today, because let's be honest, Brighton smashed Man United at Old Trafford. They are a serious outfit. They destroyed us in the first game of the season this season. We really didn't compete with them. So to see it today and limit them to hardly any chances at all, Pickford didn't really have anything to do. Just orchestrate and make sure his defensive unit was tight. Mangala, let's hope he's not got a serious injury. You know, you could see it was a bit of a jar into his knee. He tried and went down again. So today's been tough in terms of the injuries. But we need to get active in this market and bulk it up. We have got Jimmy Gardner back. We've got Timmy Raburum who's coming back. So let's hope Mangala's not too serious. And let's hope that Calvert-Lewin is just 3 to 4 weeks. And let's see if we can bring somebody in. You know, a signing like Dom. You know, I do hope Beto stays. I really do. I hope he stays. He's another option. He's something a little bit different. And I thought he did a good job today. I really do. I think he made the penalty. You know, he hustled and bustled. He had a chance to score himself. Probably should have squared it. I think Mangala was on at the time. Could have squared it back. But he's gone for goal. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. He would have been great if he would have hit the target, but there's nothing wrong with having a pop. Blues, I'm pumped. I watched that game today with nerves. You know, the link was a little bit dubious, kept losing the link. Probably the same amount of times that Decore loses the ball. I don't mean to be too harsh on Dukes. He puts a shift in and, you know, he does that position for me. We need something a little bit with a little bit better quality in that attacking third. But with that work rate, you know, that similar to kind of player with the work rate, but a little bit better on the ball. Blues back-to-back wins, massive 3 points against Brighton today, and 7 points clear. We're pushing Tottenham, we're pushing Man United. Blues, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please feel free to do so. Click that bell to turn on post notifications. This is a channel that I've created this season, so I appreciate the support, and I try to get back to every single one of you who comment on these videos. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Up the toffees. Davy Moyes, Davy Moyes, Davy Moyes. He's got grey hair, but we don't care. Davy Moyes.